اوكي طلاب بالنسبة لquestion number 15. Look, it goes like this. Look, the journey of a car traveling towards Sydney, all right, Australia, is given by this relation. Now, the relation, as you can see, it's a linear. So this is a function where d represents the distance from Sydney in kilometers and time in hours. All right. So is this relation a function? Of course, it's a function because every relation that is linear is a function, right? And for every time you have one unique output. You don't have, for example, at 5 hours, you don't have two different outputs. The car won't be at two different distances. So every linear relation is a function. That's for the first part. That's for the first part. Rewrite this in a functional notation. Well, you just write d of t. That's how you write it in functional notation. Minus 75. Please listen to me carefully, students, and memorize what's been said here or explained here. 275, and watch the videos a few times. That's how you do it. At the start of the journey, well, at the start of the journey, student had this part. At the start of the journey, we mean at time equals to 0. So d of 0, that's at the start of the journey. So this is gone. So you have 275 kilometers. So it was 275 kilometers away from Sydney. Okay. Now for part C, what values of t do not make sense of this situation? Well, the values of t that do not make sense is when the time gets so big that the distance becomes a negative, because we are talking about distance, we're not talking about displacement. So let's make this equal to 0. Okay, so the distance equal to 0 to find the time when the car reaches Sydney. So this will become 0 equals minus 75 multiplied by t plus 275. So take this and solve this. So t will become 275 over 75. Now, if you divide both sides by 25 by 25 to simplify it, that means t would equals 11 over 3. So after 11 over 3 hours, okay, of 3 hours, the car will reach. So more than this time, so t greater than 11 over 3 hours, this is where the time doesn't make any sense. Okay, because the car already reached, like it will reach Sydney after 11 over 3 hours, which is basically 3.6, I guess, 3.6 repeating hour. So after this time, like the car reached, so you don't need to calculate, or this function doesn't work anymore. So check the mark schemes, use the law. Let me erase this. So 75 function, this is written in functional notation, and here the values that are the negative values and the values that exceed the total driving time, right, which is 11 over 3. Therefore the values, of course, time cannot be negative, but the time after 11.6 being 3.6 repeating, which is the division of 11 over 3. Now 11, if you divide 11 over 3, okay, you're gonna get 3.6 repeating. So after 3.6 repeating hours, it doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me know, طلاب, your understanding of this particular question. And if you have any comments, go down to the comment section below and type the question number and your comments. What do you think? Like, does the question make sense? Do you have any thoughts? Let me know what your thoughts are. Thank you for watching.